the Berlin Wall is being demolished.
The Exxon Valdez ran aground on Bly Reef,
which have come into Tiananmen Square from the east of the city.
Rage. You're watching Rage, and this next video is the Pixies, Monkey Gone to Heaven. And it's a great band. I used to download their music kind of illegally. You what? And they're a great band, and they kind of helped me through high school.
One of my all-time favourite bands, and probably responsible for one of the best rock shows I ever went to in my life in Barcelona, and they blew my mind. And this is This Monkey's Gone to Heaven by the Pixies.
Where we are scientists, and we want to say happy birthday, Rage. It's been 10,000, 30,000, I don't know, many thousands of years since your inception, 20 years since you got a TV program, and we think it's great.
Rage.
Addicted to Love was a video that we did for the Chicone Youth album, which was an album that we did as somewhat of a side project to Sonic Youth. We decided to make a video from the record for Addicted to Love, which is basically, the song was done with Kim singing along karaoke style to Robert Palmer's Addicted to Love.
Well, I went to one of those booths where you pick a song and sang along with it, and then took it to the studio, and we sped it up and kind of manipulated it a little bit. And then I took the tape. I decided to just go to Macy's and make a video. In those days, you could go in for $19.99 and go into a karaoke booth and make a video. But I brought my own music, and you pick your background, and in 5 minutes the video was done. It was incredibly satisfying.
I remember watching that video when we got it. And the people who owned the studio, they kind of were representing this heavy metal band called Spread Eagle. Typical, sub-American bad hair metal band. And they had just gotten their video in, which they spent tens of thousands of dollars making, with helicopter shots on wind tunnels on rooftops and stuff. And they were this hair metal band just playing. And they played their video, and we're all sitting on the couch watching this really just lame-o metal band do their thing. And I was like, yeah. And then Kim came in and was like, oh, here's our video. And she did it for $19, and he stuck it in. And everybody in the room was like, wow, that was so good. Everybody responded to it like it was so fun and exciting, and the energy was so palpable that I could see the guy who managed this metal band's face. He was just like, this is no justice.
This is Fatboy Slim on Rage. Contained in this good book of all the videos that have ever come out is a lot of videos with video effects. Can we do a good video effect? Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right.
You're right there, baby.
Hi, we're confused, we're drunk, and we are indeed the Dandy Warhols. This is Rage.
When I first started out, the first videos I did, which looked like silent movies now, by comparison, production values are done on video mainly. Straight on video. We just walked into a place with a blue screen, and the projectors is onto something. I mean, there are things at the fun fair that you can do that now for much less money. Then we made a few which consisted of us going to kind of exotic locations and getting drunk. Which was sort of like Oliver's Army and things like that. And Can't Stand Up for Falling Down. And then then a slightly more artistic attitude came into it. I mean, when I worked with Evan English down here for the first time for I Want to Be Loved, that was one where he had this idea, and I said, okay, well, that sounds good. I'll go along with that. that carries some feeling that the song represents. I don't mind that, and I think he did an excellent job with Veronica as well, of underlying what the meaning of the song was without necessarily telling people what to think. It can be done, but so obviously, I get into it usually. I mean, particularly the ones that I've made with Evan English, we've really talked about it a lot and argue points back and forward both before and after the shooting, and I argue about what goes in and stuff. Because if you're gonna put your name on it, you don't want it to not represent you. You don't want it to undermine what you're trying to do. You don't want it to overstate the song or understate the song or undermine the song.
Hi, this is Simon. I'm Neil. We're in a band called Bent, and you're watching Rage.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. As much as you can enjoy television, enjoy this television.
What the shit, you do, like, but this sort of, wait, isn't this what, like, that, pull it, Melissa, just pull the heel.
Naughty, naughty, naughty little boy. Oh.
We really like this video so much. I love it. It's such a great video. It's funny, it's got humor, it's
well
got drama,
acted,
well acted,
those guys
well
are
loved.
so
We
cute.
love it.
Grandmaster Flash, The Message, what a fantastic track. I first heard it around about 83, 84 when it came out. I was driving my car along at about 3 a.m. in Geelong and it came on the radio, and from then on I've been trying to remember the words, and I learnt them all at one stage and I still remember most of them. It's great. Here it is.
You're about to witness a video from one of the most versatile and kick-ass hip-hop acts that ever came out of the scene. It's Fight the Power by Public Enemy. And the reason this song appeals to me and probably a couple of other guys in the band is because of the energy and the emotion that they put into every word. They meant everything they said, and they backed it up with pure grit.
Public Enemy is one of our long-standing favorites and a huge influence on what we do. And
I really like them because they have extremely great beats and the music sounds really great, and they have a lot of different messages that I think are really positive, and they have a really great sense of humor too, and theatrical thing about what they're doing.
This song was the end title for Spike Lee's movie Do the Right Thing, and it is one of the most powerful convergences of music and movie and lyric. It is a battle hymn for the ages, and I have a feeling that decades from now, angry youth will be smashing the state to this song. Public Enemy, Fight the Power, please.
I think Rick's trying to say that you are watching Rage and we are Ash.